screen better.
It is open.
It's going to be easy.
Seaton, could you talk about your defense tonight?
Well, we're going to go to the players first.
Oh,
okay?
players first, okay. Freya, can you talk about your defense?
I think we know this team. They've got a really good post game from their posts and their guards. So we were really going into this game focusing on trying to take that away. So I feel like that's where we got most of our success, was trying to take that away.
Lindsay, what do you think of the physical nature of this?
Oh, Montana's tough. I mean, their guards and their posts, and it was really tough rebounding. A good battle against, I think both teams. I think we both showed up physically, and we got banged around a little bit, but we pulled it through.
You guys like that stuff?
Yeah, we're definitely a physical team.
Were you guys looking forward to playing them again, having just lost to them on Friday? What am I saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's a little bit easier when you're playing a team you just played. You know, we had their scout, already fresh in our minds. Our coaches do an amazing job at scouting, so we had all their plays sort of memorized and stuff. So I think that made it a lot easier. And then also, if you're guarding the same player for 30 odd minutes, a couple of days before, it gets a little bit easier. You can kind of know what to do and how to guard that player.
Lindsay, you got off to a hot start there in that first half. What were you seeing out there that would make you so successful?
Well, we really emphasized in practice getting to the post. That's not something that we did in the last game very much. So that's what we emphasized for this games. And my teammates did a really good job of just getting it in the post, and it's just something we worked on. So I think we finished really well tonight with that, and it was good that we practiced it.
Was there motivation for you guys to do well here today, coming off 3 straight losses, and not the way you wanted to come into this tournament?
I think it just kind of proves how kind of tough we are. We have a couple of older players, but we do have a lot of young players. So it was a little bit worrying, sort of going into a 3-game losing streak, especially last year, how we had a couple of games, a couple of wins going into it. But I think we're just going to trust in how hard and how tough our players are. And I think especially our younger players did a really good job today.
Lindsay, now you guys have Northern Colorado, a team that you guys did beat on their own home court. So what can you talk to us about that?
I think we're actually really excited to play them again. We came off a really good win at their place, and the coaches are gonna do a good job of getting us a scout and going over some things. And I think we're actually really pumped to play them tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a good matchup for us.
Any questions for the athletes? All right, Coach, we'll open it up to you.
See, you guys didn't make a field goal for the last 9 minutes of the game. You're still able to close it out. What do you?
We have a tendency to do that in the fourth quarters. But we really had to lean on our defense, and we thought if we could just keep defending and rebounding the ball, eventually we kind of outlasted that whole situation, and Montana needed a foul to try to speed up the game or get more possessions, and that kind of what carried the rest of the offense through the rest of the quarter.
You guys held Montana. I think they missed 18 out of 19 shots at one point. What did you say about the defensive effort?
That's what we had to do to win this game. They kicked our butt in Missoula recently. Johnston, Golgowski, they kicked our butt, and we had to adjust. We had to defend better. The thing I feel the best about this game is not necessarily because we won in the conference tournament. It feels good to kind of break that 3-game losing streak. You don't want to end the season on a 4-game losing streak. And we got back on track a little bit with our defense. Even though we'd won some of the games out of our last 5-6 games, we hadn't been defending particularly well. And to defend, get back to our old ways, and to play hard, that was the biggest thing to me about the whole game.
Northern Colorado, that's next. With 3 seed, but you guys did beat them once on their home court. So does that give you guys a little bit of advantage going into that game?
I don't know. That was a while ago. Northern Colorado is really good. They took it to us in Pocatello. After playing them in Pocatello that first time, I thought they were the best team in the conference. If they can play like that or close to that, like they did in Pocatello every night, they're hard to stop. And they're smaller, but their skill level is so high. They know how to find the open person. Almost everybody can shoot the three. You know, it's going to be a tough game for us to win.
As far as Sailor goes, I know coming off of an injury, maybe a little rusty. How do you plan on, I guess, utilizing her in the future for the tournament?
You know, there's that scene in the movie Top Gun, you know, where Goose dies and Maverick is trying to get back in the plane, and they kept saying, keep sending them up, keep sending them up. And that's the approach with Sailor. It's just keep getting in the game, keep shooting shots. I told her going into the second half, I don't care if you go 0 for 55. Keep shooting, keep being aggressive, and eventually it'll work its way out.
Anything else? All right, Coach, thank you.
Thanks.